first three terms in the expansion and ascending powers of x of 1 plus px to the power n are 1 minus 18x and 36p squared x squared. Given that n is a positive integer, find the value of n and the value of p. So let's expand our 1 plus px to the power n. My first term will be nc0, 1 to the power n, px to the power 0. My second term will be nc1, 1 to the power n minus 1, px to the power 1. And my third term will be nc2, 1 to the power n minus 2, px to the power 2. Let's simplify each of those. So nc0 is 1, 1 to the power n is 1, px to the power 0 is 1. nc1, I remember that is n. 1 to the power n minus 1 is just 1, and then we've got the px to the power 1, which is just px. nc2, I sometimes forget what that is, so let me go back to the NCR formula so I can remember, I can calculate it. So this is the NCR formula. In this case, like I say, it's nc2. So we'll have n factorial over n minus 2 factorial times 2 factorial. N factorial means n times n minus 1 times n minus 2 and so on. N minus 2 factorial means n minus 2 times n minus 3 times n minus 4 and so on. And the 2 factorial means 2 times 1. We now have some simplification because I can see that the n minus 2's would cancel out, the n minus 3's would cancel out, the n minus 4's would cancel out, and so on. So it's going to leave me with just the n times n minus 1 on the numerator and the 2 on the denominator. That is my expression for nc2. The 1 to the power n minus 2 is just 1, and the px all squared is p squared x squared. Let me just create a little bit of space. And then we're going to simplify that. So we've got the 1 times 1 times 1 is going to be 1. We have got the n times 1 times px is npx. And then we've got the n times n minus 1 over 2 times 1 times p squared x squared. So those are the first three terms of my expansion. And I was told in the question that they are equal to this. So you can see we've both got a 1 at the front. Now my np should equal minus 18. So let me write that down. np equals minus 18. And then my n times n minus 1 over 2 times p squared should equal 36p squared. I think that is, yeah, let's write that one down. Right, let's focus on this second equation. Let me times both sides by 2 to get rid of this fraction. So the 36p squared times 2 is 72p squared. I can divide both sides by p squared. I can cancel those out to make my life a little bit easier. I know p can't equal 0 in this case, so I'm allowed to do that. So n times n minus 1 equals 72. Expand the bracket and make it equal to 0. Factorise. So either n is 7 or n equals minus 8. I was told in the question that n is positive, so I can ignore the negative answer. So n must be 9. N must be 9. So then if I come back to my other equation to work out p, I know n is 9 now, so 9p is minus 18, so p is minus 2.